Yo, how's everyone doing? Welcome back for some more Forza Horizon 3. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the Forzathon exclusive Porsche Macan Turbo, and this is the very first Porsche SUV we are seeing in Forza Horizon 3, so I'm just going to show you this car in the Forzavista, share with you some racing gameplay, and also share with you some free roam gameplay so you can hear the sounds of this car, and the sounds of this car are actually really nice. It sounds very unique, and I love the sounds of this thing, but it's also a very nice looking SUV. There's really not too many SUVs in Forza Horizon 3 that I like, and I don't even think that I own any of the other SUVs in this game that I actually like. Some of them might just be sitting there, but probably never get used, but this thing is certainly going to get used. I really like this car. Twin turbo stock, and this is a beautiful car inside and out. The motor looks really good, the exterior design is very nice, and the inside is really cool as well. There's a lot of technology in this thing, unlike a lot of the other Porsches, so that's pretty cool. And overall the sounds and looks of this car are very good, but how is the performance? That is the main question, and this thing is at the bottom of the A class, which I was thinking top of the A class or bottom of the S1 class, but I was wrong once again. But honestly, that does not really matter at all, because this car still performs very well. It's stock all-wheel drive. This thing launches very well. It rips off the line with that all-wheel drive system, and the acceleration feels pretty good. I mean, it feels a little bit sluggish, I guess, but it's at the bottom of the A class. It's very close to the B class, and considering we're so used to driving cars in the S1, S2, obviously this thing's going to feel a little bit slower because it's heavy and it's bulky, but the acceleration is still good. The top speed for the A class is pretty good as well. It's just under 170 miles per hour, and overall the car feels very good to drive because even though it's a little bit bigger and heavier, it doesn't feel all that big. It looks a little bit big, but when you're driving it, it feels pretty agile, and that's because the handling is actually very good. The cornering is very good, and that honestly surprised me. I didn't think that this car would handle all that great, and the braking is pretty good as well. The only things that I really don't like about it is the gear ratios is one, because the gear ratios are a little bit short, they're a little bit close together, and that kind of makes the car feel a little bit sluggish and weird to drive, but considering it launches good and accelerates pretty quick, I do like that. But the other thing is the top end. It just feels a little bit slow top end, and accelerating from like first to third gear is good, but after that it starts to slow down, and obviously that's normal, but that's one thing that I kind of didn't like about it. But overall the car still feels very good to drive, and I was surprised how fun it was to drive on the asphalt. I really at first thought that it would be only for off-roading, but I was wrong. I love it on the pavement, and the shifting's pretty quick though. It does shift pretty quick, but overall, you know, it's a little bit slower than I'd probably like, but the grip is better than I thought it would be. It handles way better than I thought, and it brakes good as well. So it's a pretty balanced SUV, and I had a ton of fun driving this thing. It sounds good, I think it looks really good, and I'm actually very excited to work on a tune for this thing because I think it has a lot of potential, and considering it's at the bottom of the A class, we have a lot of room to work with. We can put it at the top of the A class, maybe even the top of the S1 class. So if you do not get this car through the Forzathon that is going on as I'm currently making this video, I highly recommend you do get this thing from the auction house, and if you can, get it as soon as possible, because the longer you wait after the event, the more expensive they're going to get, the more rare they're going to get, and the prices are going to go up. So try and get it sooner than later, and I'm sure that you will enjoy this car, especially if you like SUVs, because this is a very nice Porsche SUV. I'm absolutely loving this thing, but I really hope that everyone enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of the Porsche Macan Turbo, and best of luck getting it through the Forzathon event, because obviously free is better than spending any credits at all, but it's certainly worth it if you can find it in the auction house for a reasonable price. But as always, thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to y'all again very soon. Peace out.